same thing.
No way. I haven't seen that one. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's really funny. But, I mean, just any song, really. But I like I never really listened to it outside of practice. I did practice it at home, but I never was, like, a big Strokes guy. I just haven't dove into their whole discography.
Well, I hadn't either when when we first, were trying to imitate that song of theirs. But after that, I downloaded the album.
Mm-hmm.
What album was that off of? Is This It? Or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's actually a really good album. I listen to it now and then. It's a good album. You guys should check it out if you want. Album of the week.
Yeah, it's kind of a deep cut. We sort of use this really small indie band that no one's really heard of. They're a little obscure. Maybe even a little bit before your time. The Strokes? I don't know if you've heard of them. They were kind of a big deal back in the day, but...
Back in the day, it's 2004.
It's kind of a deep cut. It's kind of a deep cut, Aaron.
Yeah, it's deep for us.
Yeah,
deep cut for us.
That is true.
That's fine by me.
All right. Yeah, so, Aaron.
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited to get my bass. That's all I can think about. I'm just waiting for them to send me the mail confirmation and the tracking number so I can just track it every day until I have it.
I thought that you bought it on one of those sites where you meet the person.
Yeah, they have shipping on OfferUp, so you don't have to meet every stranger in a 10-mile radius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and shipping was pretty decent. I think it was $30, but it's for a whole guitar.
That's a lot of money for shipping.
Yeah, but it's from across the country.
Okay, I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah. Plus, it was only $60.
Cool.
Yeah. Plus, we could just use this podcast as a way to practice and just show everyone how good we're getting over time.
I don't think we want to tell people that. I don't think they'd like that very much if we did that.
That's true.
We can make our own one song that we ever make, song of the week, one of these weeks.
We shouldn't even tell people when it comes. We should just have it be song of the week and just play it.
Yeah.
Just have it play the full length song.
Actually us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, but real quick, while I have you here, who's gonna be the Are we both gonna be the vocalists, or just one of us gonna be vocalists?
I don't think I'm at liberty to say yet, Daryl. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what's going to be happening with this whole thing.
Yeah, I'll have my people talk to your people.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's the bell, everybody. You know what that means.
Did you hear that?
That's right.
Did you hear the cha-ching?
I heard that, and I'm sure the mic picked that up too.
Yeah, there was another person on OfferUp. I was supposed to buy a bass from some guy who lives in, I don't even fucking know, Spring Valley or something. He was 50 minutes away, and I was like, I'm not driving 50 minutes for a guitar. I'll just wait for one to come in the mail.
Yeah, he's going to be upset.
Yeah,
he's going to be upset he didn't sell a guitar.
It's fine. It was a really nice guitar too. It's it's cherry red, but so is the one I got. So fuck it. We should go. We should do some ads, just some blanket ads. Just trying I mean, why don't we do it? We should just be and here's the ad break, so that Spreaker knows exactly where to put it.
We could try to do that. I'm afraid it won't work though.
That's 100% true and valid. Do you think we should try and put this thing on Spotify?
I don't know. I heard that you had trouble with Spotify before, and I'm a little bit worried about having the same trouble.
I don't know. I'll just have them check out a different episode, because I think they were iffy about some of the music. I don't know if we can clear this music, but I might just change up the music on the episode a little bit and then republish it, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, possibly, Daryl.
But okay, so we've talked about as much as music as we possibly could. For if you guys just hey, listen, check out the song of the week. It's Last Night by the Strokes. It's a bit of a deep cut. They're a really old band, but it's a pretty good song. It's the first song I learned to play bass to, and I'm probably going to master it on bass and get the bass solo down too, because I got a 24 fret bass guitar for $60. But listen, check out the song. It's a pretty good song. And then after all these weeks and months and episodes that we put out, we're sorry for taking so long to do this episode. Life got in the way. I went to go see my family. Had to take a couple days off just because I was relaxing, hanging out. My dad got a technical foul at a basketball game, and
No.
Yeah, it was really, really
All right,
funny.
Let's hear that story, Daryl. Let's hear it. You can't just bring that up and not tell the story.
Okay, so my dad coaches a City League basketball team that my brother's on, and basically he was yelling at one of the refs because he noticed that the minutes at the end of each quarter were getting less and like they were starting each quarter with fewer and fewer minutes. So a quarter for them is usually like 5 minutes long, but they were starting them at 4 minutes just because. And he was like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on? Why are you doing that?" And the ref was like, "You were taking too long." It's like, my team was already ready. You didn't say anything. He's like, "Well, you were just taking too long." He's like, "That's ridiculous. That's fucking bullshit." And the dude just teed him up. He just threw a fucking tech at my dad.
Man.
It was weird.
Jeez, City League basketball, always getting intense.
Yeah, dude. And the guy, like, had an attitude with my dad at the end of the game. Like, my dad was like, "My bad, I shouldn't have gotten all that angry, but you were wrong." And he was like, "It's such a shame that your players have such an angry coach. It's such a shame." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You do City League basketball as a ref. Shut up. You can't take yourself you're taking yourself way too seriously for just a very temporarily and unpaid, like, this is a volunteer gig. Shut your mouth. Anyone could have done this. Anyone." Like, any idiot can wear a Foot Locker uniform and blow a whistle.
Yeah, you're right, Daryl.
But yeah, we're going to try and be more regular about the episodes and release them on Fridays, but, I mean, hell, we might even do a bunch of episodes one day and just so we have them prepped so you guys don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah,
I mean, you won't know that.
Fridays at noon.
You won't know that we're doing that, but...
They will not be able to tell one bit.
Like, no, of course not. Eventually Aaron will get a real mic, so if you're complaining about the quality, shut your fucking mouth. It's gonna get fixed soon, okay, you stupid.
Jeez, Daryl, come on. You're really self-sabotaging right now, and I don't like it.
You're right. Listen, thank you for listening. And I hate to do this. I really do. But I gotta come to you hat in hand, on my knees. Listen, please tell your friends about this. That we can't advertise this show. It's a free show that you get for free. Just be like, "Hey, listen to my buddy's podcast. It's kind of fun." Just say something like that, or leave a rate on iTunes so that we climb the charts, so that more people will see it. So we can't get recommended to other listeners, to other people, if no one rates and reviews the podcast. So please just do me this cool kindness, and hey, leave a review, tell your friends about it. It'd be real cool, because we'd really like to keep doing more shit with this dumb show that we love so much. It's so much, and it's so important to me. So please.
Yeah, Daryl. It is important that people share this podcast if they want to, but at the same time, people don't want to listen to us begging them to tell their friends about this just for 10 minutes straight.
It's
so
fun.
With that, let's get into our next segment. What do you want to talk about, Daryl? Let's talk about movies. Have you seen any films recently?
I think I watched Death Wish again when I was with my family. That movie's pretty good. The new one with Bruce Willis.
I've never even heard of that film.
Death Wish. This guy's family gets attacked by burglars and home invaders, and he basically just goes on a murder rampage, like John Wick style, just murdering everyone. It's a pretty solid film. Listen. If you haven't seen Death Wish with Bruce Willis or Charles Bronson, go check them out. I highly recommend them. I'm about to spoil one movie.
Nope.
Real quick.
No spoilers.
Spoiler-free podcast. I gave a spoiler alert.
Spoiler-free.
They gave the alert, though. They gave the alert.
And with that, let's talk about what I've seen recently, though, okay? Let's talk about what I've seen. All right, so on a few days ago,
it's fine. The dog
Owen
dies.
and I saw this film called Teen Titans Go to the movies.
And how was it?
And boy, could I not recommend it enough. Wait, no. I need to unrecommend it. It's not a good film. Don't see it, please.
Did you stay for the after credit scene, though?
I did stay for the after credit scene because I had heard good things, but, I mean, even still, it didn't redeem the garbage movie. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it was just a childish film. For kids, fair enough, but even still, I was upset.
Did it do that thing that kids' movies do where they make jokes for the parents that are taking the kids to the movie? Like, it's a joke the kid's not gonna get, but the parent in the room's gonna be like, ha-ha.
It did that a few times, but not nearly as much as I had hoped. Too many kid jokes. Daryl, I'm sure you've never seen this many fart and butt jokes in your life. There's no way you've seen this many. Absolutely no way.
Did anybody dab? Did any of the characters dab?
I can't. I'm pretty sure. I want to say yes, but I can't say what the... Don't you dare dab right now in our Skype conversation, Daryl. Don't you dare.
Okay.
Alright, Daryl. I'm pretty sure that somebody dabs in this movie, which goes to show what kind of film you're going to see. So let me do everybody, all 18 viewers, a favor, and please do not go see this film. I mean, if you could take like a kid to see it, maybe, and they'll enjoy it if they're into butt jokes and fart jokes and superheroes. But yeah, I don't know. There were some redemptive jokes in there, like maybe 2, but don't see it. Don't see it as 2 grown men. Definitely don't do that.
Why did you guys just decide to go see Teen Titans, to go to the movies as 2 grown men anyway?
Well, I heard good things, Daryl.
From whom?
From the internet.
Yeah.
Where else do you hear good things?
Ooh. Okay. That was just a tweet. Kendall saw one of my tweets and he was like, "That's a good tweet, Daryl," and he retweeted it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, audience. I'm blowing up.
It's okay, Daryl. You do have some good tweets.
I don't. None of them are good. Not a single one of my tweets is good. They're all stupid.
And with that, we're going into our Daryl's Twitter account segment. Daryl, you had one tweet in particular that kind of blew up. It was pretty good.
It did blow up. Basically, there was a news thing on the Daily Press Twitter where they said, yeah, the police services are going to be down, like 911's going to be down for like the next 5 hours or whatever because someone knocked down a phone line. And I tweeted the opening thing from The Purge where they say like, for the next 12 hours, all crime is legal. Emergency services like police, fire, and ambulances will also be unavailable. Have a great purge. And basically, people were like, oh my god, the police are actually unavailable. And he just referenced a movie where the police are unavailable. This is the greatest tweet he's ever going to tweet. We love this so much.
Yeah, Daryl, it was pretty good.
Like,
good for you, man.
Yeah, I thought it was like kind of funny. I didn't think people would be like, oh, yeah. Like, I didn't think people would relate to it, but people were like, you know what? This tweet, I'm going to get on board with. But I have so many banger tweets. Like the one Kendall just liked. It was like...
Really?
Yeah, it was like the concept of people digging through my Twitter and finding something like shocking or controversial or embarrassing to get me in trouble, like with the James Gunn thing, is so fucking bonkers to me, because Twitter is a public forum. If I put something there, it's because I fully expect everyone on the full internet to see it at any given time. The concept that you could embarrass me with my own words that I put out for everyone to see is fucking insane. I said it. I wanted you to see me say it. You can't get me in trouble for something I wanted you to say. I wanted you to hear it. I wanted you to know I thought this.
Very good point. Yes, sir.
Like, this was intentional.
Yeah, the whole James Gunn thing's wild.
All the stars of Guardians of the Galaxy are, like, pissed that he's not back. They finally said something.
Yeah, I saw that open letter that they wrote. It was pretty well written. It doesn't seem like any one of them wrote it, but they definitely had some lawyer write that, and it sounds really good.
Oh yeah, the Disney people definitely signed off on that letter first. Like, they were like,
I don't know about that, but
Disney owns those people. Okay, Disney has Mickey, like you've seen South Park where Mickey Mouse just sort of comes down.
Yes, with the Jonas Brothers. Yeah,
it's essentially that. Like, Mickey just runs in, he's like, ho, you have a problem with my decision, and he beats the shit out of like Chris Pratt in front of his family. And Chris Pratt has to tweet about the Bible.
Because they put out that letter that said that they disagree with what Disney did.
He's like, here's what you're going to say, motherfucker. And basically he had them... he constructed the letter for them so that it didn't bash Disney.
I don't think that's the case, but okay. Okay, no, that's fine.
Because
it's pretty interesting. Do you think James Gunn should be reinstated as director?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
You don't like those movies?
They're alright. I like the movies, but, it's a space movie with superheroes. I think it's a pretty hard thing to fuck up when you've got 2 pretty good ones, and you already sort of see the formula that James Gunn did. So you just sort of gotta have, like, Chris Pratt be Space Ranger Andy from Parks and Rec, and then just have Drax be an idiot